Yeah, and there's with a week to go in the window, Spurs are looking to sell quite a few players. We've Aurier is available for sale, Moussa Sissoko is available for sale, and Ndombele now as well has a chance of leaving. Is there any development in terms of outgoings for Tottenham? Have they found any buyers or any interest for these players?
It's not easy. It's not easy because for Nobile, they were looking for Spanish or German clubs. I was checking also about Italian clubs, maybe with AC Milan or these kind of opportunities, but they're not looking in Nobile. And same for Juventus. They are not looking at any potential deal with Nobile involved. Talking about Spanish clubs is not easy because at the moment they have no money, and we know that Tottenham want money for Nobile or a good opportunity. So let's see if something will happen in the next days, because at the moment it's really not easy, but they are looking for a solution. They're working on it. Same for Sissoko. He's not going to be involved in a swap deal with McKennie. We had this rumor today on Italian papers, but I'm told that it's not true. It's not correct. So let's see if they will be able to find a solution for Sissoko. But my feeling is that for Sissoko, they have some club also from not top European clubs looking for him. So they're looking for this kind of solution. For Ndombele, at the moment, nothing advanced yet, but they're working on it. Aurier was one of the players in the list of AC Milan before they signed Florenzi, so nothing to do with AC Milan now. But is another player they're looking for a solution in the coming days. So let's see.
Yeah, let's see what happens with that one.
It's not easy, yeah?
No, it's not easy. I mean, we've been trying to shift out these players all summer. But one player where the rumours haven't gone away is Harry Kane. Do you think this can still possibly happen, or is it completely dead now?
No, it's not dead. It's not dead, and I think there are still chances. It's not easy, as has been always difficult for Manchester City to go for Harry Kane, because we know that Daniel Levy's stance has always been that he wants to keep the player. Tottenham are trying in every way to convince Harry Kane to stay. And I want to say that also Harry has been respectful in the last weeks. He was available to play. He was training after the start of the new season with Harry not showing up in training. He was seeming a complicated situation, a tense situation. Now he's going to be respectful with the club, with the manager. But from Tottenham, they want him to stay. And when I say Tottenham, I mean Nuno is working on it. Fabio Paratici is working on it. Everyone on the board and Daniel Levy are working on it. So they are trying in every way to find a solution. From Manchester City, they are not giving up. They're absolutely not giving up on Harry Kane. So if you told me Manchester City sources also today morning, they're still on the same point. We want Harry Kane and we are pushing for Harry Kane. So they're still waiting. If Tottenham will change their position, Manchester City will be ready. They have this bid in place since days that is around 150 million euro, but from Tottenham they have no intention to accept as of now. So let's see what happens. I think it's a poker game. It's an incredible poker game, and day by day we will have to see what happens, because at the moment it's unpredictable.
Yeah, and I've even heard reports over the last couple of days that Tottenham currently have the maximum amount of foreign players in their squad, and so to meet the homegrown quota, have you heard about anything that to meet the homegrown quota, to bring in any more foreign players, Spurs will have to sell before they can bring any more in? Is there any truth to that?
Yes, I think it's one of the things that they are working on with the board. It's one of the things that they're working on, and they have to look at it. To be honest with you, I don't have many details on this story. I just know that they are working on it, but I don't have so many details to tell you how is exactly the situation. But it's one of the things they're looking at with Paratici, with Ichan, and the world board, of course.
In terms of a player who was heavily linked with us over a year ago now, he's running out of contract at RB Leipzig, Marcel Sabitzer. I've heard a few murmurings of him going to Bayern Munich. Is that still on the cards?
Yes. Bayern Munich are working on it. They have still no agreement with Leipzig, but the player wants to go there, wants to go to Bayern. So let's see if now Bayern will be able to find an agreement with Leipzig. But they are on it. And from Tottenham, it was strong interest with Mourinho in particular, because Mourinho loves this player. And so he wanted him at Tottenham. Also, the board were representing the player. So also without Mourinho, he's been always in Tottenham radar. But now they're playing with a different style, So I think it's more a number 10. So more than a winger or a midfielder. So that's why at the moment they are looking for different options.
And one more player who had a great Euros was Mikhail Damgaard, who's been kind of linked with a number of clubs throughout Europe, and including Tottenham. That deal as well seemed to have gone quiet. Is he settled at Sampdoria, or is there still an opportunity he could move before the end of the window?
It's still an opportunity. It's not advanced with any club as of now. It's still an opportunity because Sampdoria will be prepared to sell the player if they receive the right bid, from what I'm told. It could be for more than 20 million euro, so it has to be around 25, 30 million euro. But as I say, it is not a priority at the moment for any club, and let's see if maybe in the next days, like opportunities, he could be one of to keep an eye on. I would say it's like a war, It's these players that you appreciate, but it's not the priority now. So let's see if in the coming days situation will change, because sometimes market is like this, in 24 hours situation change. Like with Sar, Tottenham last week said, we will see, we are scouting the player, let's see what happens in the coming days. And then Paratici is like this, in 24 hours he had the agreement with Metz, he was working on the agreement with Metz and with the player. So it's like this.
Paratici's looking at multiple options, and that's why that one deal's taking long. Have you heard of any other options at right back Tottenham are looking at? Because obviously we've got Tanganga, Aurier's up for sale, Doherty's there. With Tanganga apparently set to stay now, is it possible Tottenham might not sign a right back at all?
Possible, yes, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because they will decide also about what's going to happen with Aurier. Selling players is key to understand what's going to happen with the new signings. So I will keep an eye on Aurier's situation, because if Aurier will find a solution, maybe Tottenham will go for a new right back. But it's not 100% sure. It's like opportunities, They work like this. And I think that after Tanganga amazing match against Manchester City, they are now happy with him. They're not desperate to sign a new right back. And that's why they are looking for opportunities, like could be Tomiyasu, to make an example, because he can play in many positions, so it could be perfect for what Tottenham are looking. But it's not something imminent. It depends on Aurier and on other outgoings.
In terms of Harry Winks, it's gone a bit quiet on him, on links of him exiting the club. Is there any sort of developments in sort of Harry Winks leaving the club, or is he going to be trusted again by Tottenham Hotspur?
No, so at the moment, no developments yet. Also because I'm told that the player is really happy at Tottenham. He's not creating any problem. He's a big professional. So they already have Sissoko and Ndombele situations to be solved. So having 3 midfielders on the market would be a problem with 6 days to go. So that's why at the moment the situation with Winks is still quiet. Everton had an interest in him weeks ago, but was never a bid, never advanced. It was just an interest because Rafa Benitez likes the player, but it's not advanced as of now, and I think he has chances to stay. It's not a priority for Tottenham to sell him.